Well, hello. It's been a while, hasn't it? I've not really planned this video. I'm sort of recording it off the cuff, really. Um, but yeah, I just thought I'd pick up where I left off because I think I mentioned this. I think I made like a short back in the summer. I was thinking about getting a second hair transplant because loving it, loving the hair that I've got. I mean, maybe not looking like that, but yeah, the first one really wasn't that bad. It was really quite an easy process, even though it took a while to heal. And I would just like it to be a bit thicker. So when we did the first one, the concentration was very much on the front because I didn't have, if you recall, really any hair here. So we created the hairline, and there was significant baldness in the back of the crown, which was filled out. But I would like that part to be a bit thicker. So um, that's the reason for the second one. So if I sort of put my head down, you can sort of see here that there is hair there, and I'm very happy with the job that the surgeon did. And there's no day-to-day impact of me not having hair there. So this is really just kind of pure vanity, if you like. But then isn't all of this kind of vanity? Part of it is, about confidence and things like that. But ultimately, it comes down to how do you want to look, and I would like it to look even better than it does now. So, cards on the table. That's where I'm at with it. So I consulted with the surgeon back in, well, actually, it was last year, but we caught up in September and booked the surgery in. So it's in 2 days' time on Wednesday, the 11th, no, 10th of December, and I timed it this way on purpose because last time it was during COVID, and I could kind of work from home the whole time, and it wasn't such a consideration. Now I do have to go back to the office, so I'm giving myself as much time as possible out of the office to heal up. I am still going to go with the shave, the full shave. So I did think about going without the shaving because then hopefully it'll look a bit less obvious going back into the office, but also it's going to make the surgeon's job that bit harder, might make the day that little bit longer, and I can't be bothered. So I'm just going nuclear option, whack it off, start again. Okay, doors just open, the cat's just come in, so expect to see one jump up shortly. So yeah, shaving it all off, and yeah, we're going to concentrate on the crown and sort of padding out the back area. But he did say to me, look, if you're going through it a second time anyway, if you want to put a bit more thickness in the front, then we can. There we go. If you want to put a bit more thickness in the front, then we can do that. So we'll see on the day itself. So yeah, just thought I'd kind of catch everyone up on what's going on. Interestingly, I was watching my own videos the other day, sort of making my checklist of what's the things that I need. So I went out at the weekend and I bought baby shampoo and aloe vera and a coconut based conditioner for my hair. I'm sorry about this. So yeah, the prep's pretty much done. I'll be working from home for a big chunk of December and having Christmas time off, so that's gonna make it easier. But yeah, I guess watch this space. It'll be interesting to see this time round because before I was putting hair in places where there wasn't any. So the regrowth obviously was all brand new hair in an area that was basically, whoa, was basically bald. This time the hair will be growing in around other hair. So depending on how much the existing follicles are affected by shock loss or not, it could be a very different experience. My hope, of course, is that the new hair drops out, the old hair kind of stays and then grows in, and then the new hair grows in around the old hair. Because if it works out that way, then it'll only be a couple of months before I've got a decent head of hair again. Sorry, he's very loving. But yeah, it could be that the shock loss kind of affects all the follicles and it could all drop out, and I could look the same way as I did last time, which was kind of always describe it as looking like you've got mange because it's all the way it sort of looks all patchy and red. But I'm prepared for it. Short term discomfort, long term gain. But yeah, so there we go. if you have any questions around, you know, why I'm doing this, or I don't know, anything at all, if you want to drop them in the comments, you're free to. But yeah, I know on previous videos I said like, oh, why would you bother, you know, when you've had these kind of results. I just want it to look even nicer. So there you go. But yeah, drop any comments in. Happy to answer them as always. I know that a lot of people have watched these and found them useful, so I'm glad it's had that effect. I'm glad, like, thank you to everyone who's dropped questions in the past, people who've reached out. I know a lot of people have gone on to have the surgery and be really happy with it, and it's quite nice to do something like this that helps other people. So yeah, happy to carry on doing that again. If anyone has any, maybe this post will rejuvenate the channel, I don't know. But yeah, clearly it's a niche topic, so I'm not here for the clicks. But yeah, anything I can help answer, let me know. Right, I'm going to go now because this one wants some fuss. But yeah, see you with the first update maybe next week. Wish me luck, everyone. Bye.